An empty, decrepit house thrust into chaos as Dill and DHAM reach a violent confrontation with one of the very folks they have been tasked with saving. Their allies, Petal and Spicket, continue to combat the spectres within the crumbling walls of the crypt. This episode, we continue breaking down the high-octane moments that led the Tedvillians towards their final confrontation. I'm Q, and this is Wasteland Pirate Radio, WPR, bringing you the uncut airwaves from the blasted wastelands.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice Arcade Apocalypse. This season, we're using Apocalypse World to tell the story. I don't know anymore. The story has changed. We left on a mission. Now we're all on all sorts of different missions, and I think that's okay. Now it's more about the games in which we are trying to escape, if anything else. And along the way, hopefully, we'll find a source of clean water and some friends that are in danger and get everyone out. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. Today, we've got a question of the day. Question of the day is the sneakiest thing you've pulled off, because our characters are in the midst of a sneaky action, and I think that it would be fun to talk about some sneaky stuff. Yeah, there's not too many sneaky things, except for one thing that did come straight to mind. And it was, for one Valentine's Day in college, I took a bunch of really cool pictures with like a white rose, and I was in like a black outfit with like a white tie. And I took a bunch of like sensual shots, not like sexy, not like even NSFW, right? Like nothing like no.
High school boudoir shots.
Yeah, just like sensual. It had the Valentine's Day sensual shot, energy to it. But I took them.
My camera's not on, but I'm making yucky faces.
I took them in Gabe's bed. I snuck into his room. You commented on the thing. I made a big post. I said, "Happy Valentine's Day, everyone."
I do remember that.
Did comment on the post. He was like, "Are you in my fucking bedroom?" I would love to go back and find that post and see like Gabe's actual post reaction. It was amazing. I didn't pull it off. Well, I pulled it off in that I got them out there, and that the reveal of it was for him to find out that I was taking those good pictures, but in his bed while he was in class, because I thought that would be so funny for him to like find on Valentine's Day. I was thinking about that like all day. I thought that was so funny and so harmless too.
I guess on that note, I'm Theodore Stringer, and I play Dill, bad-bodied gentleman, currently in the House of Pain, but feeling none of it. Sneaky things. Okay, here's one. I got the rules. Our private high school had a code of conduct thing that you had to sign as you were being a part of the school, and I got the language of that changed because I liked to try doors and find out whether they were locked or not, and then if they weren't, I would just kind of go for a mosey and see what there was to be seen behind the unlocked doors. And I was, escorted out of areas that perhaps should have been locked enough times for trespassing, whatever that means, unlocked doors, to be added to the list of things that you're supposedly not supposed to do when you sign the paper.
Trespassing while on private school grounds and being allowed to be on private school grounds, but not in this spot.
It's a boarding school too.
These grounds.
Yeah,
not these grounds.
These grounds.
Some grounds.
These are my special grounds.
It sounds like fun.
I just suggest that you lock the chemistry lab or any of the doors that lead into the academic wing if you want them to be locked.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds like a facility problem. Like, if you don't want people to go in, lock the door.
Exactly. Someone was just embarrassed by the students, and
that's what you're really getting punished for in the end. Embarrassing.
And my name is Facility Problem. It's actually Lawrence, and I play the Deluca's Chophouse answering machine. And also in the House of Pain, also feeling none of it for different reasons. Sneakiest thing I've ever gotten away with. Picture this. I am 12 years old. We are at the church lock-in. We are playing hide and seek in the entire church building, full unrestricted access. There's a 3-tier riser in the TV room. I don't know. You can climb up underneath the top riser and not be seen at all. Looking just like by a casual glance underneath, you know, even with a flashlight, you just don't see you. I did almost fall asleep up there, and I thought that would be a problem, so I didn't do that. I don't think they found me. I think I just like wandered out probably like half an hour later.
After they stopped playing the game.
Yeah.
I won!
You like a good hide and seek spot.
I'm the best.
Stuffed myself into many a cabinet back in my day.
We stringers are small and foldable.
No one thinks about the basement window.
And I am Michael, and I play the water bearer Spicket. And I'm not really a sneaky person by nature. I've more often been the victim than the perpetrator of sneakiness. One exceptional note in college is we did have different houses with rivalries. And one of the women's houses did something to our house, so while they were all out at a dinner, we took all of the dresser drawers out of all 3 floors of the dorm and just randomly switched them. All the dressers had the same drawer pattern,
That's good.
so we just scrambled the whole place.
That's actually
man.
solid.
They had no idea.
Whoever came up with that guy's a hero.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh! We have a hero in our midst.
Da, na, 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 na.
A hero or the most evil person that's ever lived.
Or a villain.
My house had a tendency of wanting to go too far, and this is a prank where nobody's property got damaged or lost. It just got shuffled.
Just implying that other pranks.
It was merely an inconvenience.
Oh.
This time. That is correct. Some of the other pranks I was not responsible for, even if I was guilty by association.
You have just unlocked a memory in my brain of my junior-senior wars in high school. I got a good friend of mine who was a senior when I was a junior because I hung out at his house quite a lot. And for junior-senior wars, he hid his car in the garage. But I knew the dogs and that they kept the back door to the garage unlocked. And so I went in there and I got his car. I wrapped it. I did all the stuff. We did the whole bit, right? But the dogs woke up and barked as we were like finishing off the driveway. And, they woke up, they come running out, right? We ran away. They didn't know it was me. And he texted me and he asked me, is it you? And we went through a 30-minute process at the Waffle House to prove that it was not us. And he said, yeah, lying the whole time, but we proved it pretty wholeheartedly. That was well done. And then he was like, well, I'm just going, I have a date tomorrow. I don't need this. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. And then he's like, well, now I just got to clean it up and then I got to go to bed so I can go on this date tomorrow. Great. We had our meal at Waffle House, waited for him to clean it up, and then we went back and did it all again.
Aww.
The same fucking thing. Oh, it's my favorite.
Oh man.
Oh, that's how you win. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's
it
evil.
Awoke the memory in me.
I do remember now that I did enlist some folks to help me fill my college roommate's bathtub full of marshmallows for April Fool's Day. Not knowing that one of those roommates had to meet his parents in the morning for like a meal and like needed to shower.
Oh.
Oh.
Which I felt really bad
there
at the
was
time.
no
but it's so
remorse
funny
in that
now.
cackle. I'm just saying.
Oh, because it doesn't matter anymore. Do you feel
Hindsight
bad for
is
those
funny,
girls who had to
funny.
like figure out everyone's?
No, there is
contents?
no remorse in that
Exactly.
prank whatsoever.
I'm surrounded by
Hindsight is
evil.
Funny.
Well, my name is Grace Stringer, and I think mine is the most evil
Uh-oh.
because I went last.
Uh-oh.
Well, mine is revenge. Mine is justice.
Oh.
Also happened in college.
Okay.
A friend that no longer friends with, so it doesn't really matter. She never knew it was me anyways. Her college boyfriend, one of them, cheated on her after 2 years with the neighbor. It was really bad. You know, really, really hurt her. Her first serious boyfriend, this completely ruined her. And so me, being caring roommate and best friend that I was, thought of a plan of revenge. And I knew that this boy was in the, what is the Christian group at Truman?
CFC.
And the CFC, yes, the house that was by the house on Halliburton.
Caddy corner to my house.
Yeah. Across the street from the crack shack, yeah. And
Cut that.
cut my crack shack?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Craig, I don't know if you need to tell anyone about this story.
Yeah, Craig, be quiet. I'm not naming names, but I knew.
Wait, hold on. Before you tell the story, do you want me in the podcast to go from like, here's my sneak. Silence.
Just
No.
hard cut in the middle of the word to us starting. Just, this is the worst one, and then
That's what it was. Anyway, last time what we did was
actually, that then the post-credit scene writes itself.
Yeah.
You
It's
give
just
the
the
audience what they
rest-
want right at the end. It's
good.
Anyways,
It's for the real listeners that
poor boy.
not poor boy.
Poor boy.
No, justice.
He made his own choices.
I just know that it's not good because it is my sister who is going to be doing these things. So.
Yeah, I have a very deep revenge streak and a very sense of if you've hurt someone of my people, then I have leave to do whatever I want because you threw the first rock. So I knew that this boy was going on a CCF trip for the weekend. It was late spring, almost the end of school. I was almost going to be gone to go back to work at Cedars. And part of the story is that he cheated on her in his car. And it was like a big thing that I don't know. But the car was a big deal for her that it happened in the car. And so I, being,
Torched it.
because he's a trusting little dummy, he left his car unlocked and he would park out on the street. And I, being the clever little creature that I am, scurried my booty over to Walmart and bought half a pound of raw shrimp. And I went to the car and I took my chopsticks and I went into the car and I shoved shrimp in between all of the vents of the car. And I put shrimp and I put shrimp other places too, more obvious places, so he wouldn't think to look for
So
shrimp.
he would think
in the
he
vents.
found the shrimp. That's awesome.
I remember you asking what to do to this boy.
I'm so afraid of all of you.
And so remember, he's gone for the weekend. It is late spring going into summer, and so that weekend, those shrimp, they just cooked. And I locked the car to cover my tracks, and I was just and I was very careful to be super paranoid about getting caught. Not that I don't really think it really mattered. No, I don't think anyone noticed me, but yeah, if you're out there, I'm not sorry.
I remember you asking what to do. What? Oh, man.
And I had an idea, and I said,
And she went for shrimp in the vents. Give him the old shrimp in the vents.
That's really good. I think I told you to put sugar in his gas tank. If it wasn't the shrimp suggestion.
I actually think I also took a frozen fish fillet and left it on the dash, very clear, here's a fish. So he would think the stinky smell is the fish. But then there were also shrimp everywhere.
Oh my god.
My love, Josh, if you're listening, don't fuck with me. I'll fill your car with shrimp.
Fill it to the
Shrimp.
brim with shrimp.
So yeah,
now.
So yeah, that's my sneakiest thing I ever pulled off. And she didn't. I think she probably knew it was me. She never asked if it was me because I'm pretty sure it was.
It's pretty Stringer flavored.
I think the story of it was that she was also gone or busy and didn't think the connect. I think she probably thought that I was gone at camp already because I did do it very soon to me leaving to go back to camp so that people couldn't really
confront you about it if they figured out it was you.
Like, hey, did you
The
put the
old
shrimp in that
stringer
man's
shrimp
car?
maneuver.
Listen, he deserved it, and I am not sorry.
This whole plan reeks of the stringers.
It reeks of shrimp and justice.
It might have been better if we did the shoplifting question, frankly. Less incriminating.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I think the statute of limitations for shrimp-related crimes is pretty short. I'm okay.
Oh well.
Also, I was thinking to myself, like, if I do the whole cut thing, like, even the police aren't going to listen to the end of the episode, so.
Off to a good start.
Oh, that was good. That was
Lawrence's
good.
was so sweet.
It was.
He just fell asleep in a little place.
Where we are in our story is split up. We've got Dill and DHAM in the House of Pain / Fun, though it hasn't been much of either. They've just sort of walked through. They got some guns, said the word akimbo about 400 times before diving into the door and finding Branch
Akimbo.
in Ward C. Yeah.
Like you weren't in on it too.
I was in on it. I definitely started it for sure.
It's not finished yet.
It's not done yet.
Akimbo.
They have flown in, guns ablaze, and at the end of
Guns akimbo.
Ward C, guts. You're right.
Guns
sorry.
akimbo. Yeah, no, we haven't. I'm lying on the ground, having not shot the gun.
Yeah, and Branch has leapt out of his chair. I guess big, bulky, oversized, like, you know, I used the verb hulked out, I think, at some point, even if it was just to you guys in the recap, but, like, he's medicated big, right? Like, injection
And he looks like
big.
young Arnold, so he's already jacked.
Right, think young Arnold, but, like, injected with young Arnold. Young Arnold, but filled with young Arnold. So he's like double young Arnold. Young Arnold squared. is
Like
what's
young
looking
Arnold,
at
but
you.
if he had
Yeah.
like the Bane juice.
Yes, yeah. That's actually that's the vibe here, right? Is that it's been something that he has
Bane Arnold.
been forced upon him, and in fact, it was like a
Arnold.
mouth mask and some sort of gas that he inhaled and ripped up out of the chair and has leapt at you. You guys have this creepy voice up ahead that has talked you through this, but the place is empty. Like, you can see the game in all of this, but it isn't like you're not playing that. You don't seem to have been playing that so far.
We're just in here fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like when you guys walked into the clinic, you guys walked into Ward A, and they were just sort of ghost towny. Like, you could see the like piles of detritus or mattresses and frames and stuff that create these, like, what do you call them, the little gun walls that you can get up behind and like lean over and shoot. Like, they create that for you, but whatever you would need to be using those for has not been present. But you did a little bit of exploring to find that it was, abandoned feeling. You still got your guns though, so there's something still here, right? But Branch has leapt at you. Rah, get him, Branch, the voice said, and that's where we left off. Little freeze frame moment.
Good old Barnold.
Is this the same guy that we've been fighting this whole time? The same mystery
Drippy?
wizard man?
Mr. Drippy.
Hippie? Mr. Drippy?
Mr. Drippy is not the same voice. No. Both voices I'm gonna hate listening to, but this one is
Because the recap said it was the Drippy voice.
Drippy voice, for sure. Drippy voice, not wizard voice. Wizard voice is
Okay. Different
a lot
guy.
and back out on the pinball board.
Yeah, there's gross guy and wizard guy.
Gross guy
Okay.
and wizard guy. Left. You guys already defeated the key.
DHAM says at 3 times speed. Press 1 to look for your cure. Press 2 to guns akimbo.
What was the
Um,
first thing?
Look for cure.
Look for a cure.
Look for cure.
2. I hope you don't need me to press the button because I'm over here.
I start shooting.
Two, yeah, murder bot. Two guns coming out. And while that is happening, also to catch the other 2 up, you're in a maze. You, Spigot, have used your power up to capture the yellow ghost that has since burst into a flame and has started slowly moving back to its housing on the front of the crypt. And then you folks, you and Petal, ran into the maze. Through Petal's, open your brain rolls, trying to understand the environment around her. you have discovered the quadrant, mirrored quadrant style of this maze. Each quadrant is its own little area, and then that is just duplicated, right? Just turned around on itself. So now that you know most of your pathing, you can move throughout the maze. You have come to a different power-up than the one you used, than the one that Spicket used, to find that it is missing, though it should be here. So that means that it's either been gained or there's something else afoot. We know that pollen is missing in the maze, having been pursued is a lot more like active than what is going on. Like the blue specter is just going about its security line, and pollen happened to be down that hall, so she ran away, right? It's not necessarily, we don't think, pursuing her. But what is pursuing you two is currently the green ghost that has come around a corner down the hall as you have been discussing this power up missing and what we should do, and you have turned to run. The red ghost still missing off in the maze that you scared off the first time, Spigot, when you got the power up.
Right.
I guess now, since that's where I'm at, let's just rock there. Let's just rock from there. You two have turned to run, and as you move up to the end of the hallway and turn the corner, just trying to create some space between you and the green specter before we make some sort of plan. You turn the corner to see that down at the very end of the hallway, say like 50 to 70 feet from you, right out in front of you, is the blue specter that the moment you take the corner spots you and stops, and like you can see it setting up to do its wispy scream before it bolts at you.
Perf.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
And that is where we'll begin. Blue specter in front of you, green specter chasing behind you. What do you do?
Are there any side paths between us and blue specter?
Yeah, probably about that halfway mark. There's a path that cuts off to the right and closer into the center of the maze.
All right, well then I would tell Petal we gotta go fast and we're gonna book it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm following his lead.
All right, let's do something under fire from the both of you. As you run up and try to cut off the blue specter. As you take a few steps forward to begin your sprint, you can see the wisps of the blue specter's like shawl and robe hiss out and wiggle to the sides like they do before it shoots forward and begins rushing towards it as well.
Well, it's not good for Spicket because I rolled snake eyes and I'm +2, which gives me a whopping 4.
A whopping 4 to begin. Petal?
I got 9.
9. Spigot actually fully trips up. Petal, you make it down the hall. You're now like splitting the uprights, right? You could make it to yourself to the right, but Spigot is back behind you, tripped up and fell into a heap, and the green specter is coming around the corner behind him. You could make the corner if you pushed it.
Oh, what do I have? All I have is my glove of hate.
And your brick.
And my brick. And my, my eyeball. My prosthetic eye. Okay. Remind me, have we seen anybody try and make physical contact with these specters? Do things just go through them?
Well, I shot it last go round with the t-shirt cannon shotgun with no effect.
The ammunition seemed to pass right through it, but you two did notice that when the ammunition struck the front of the crypt, as it passed straight through the ghost and peppered the front of the crypt, that did affect the ghost somehow. Like the ghost then phased to the left or right and missed you with its strike.
Oh, that's right.
How close is the green ghost to getting to Spigot?
We'll say the green ghost was probably about 15-20 feet coming around the corner. Yeah, blue ghost is quite a bit further off, but coming from the direction of your escape, basically.
Okay, so I'm trying to picture.
Yeah, we can basically just imagine one long hallway with like a couple cutoffs. One at the dead end that cuts off an upright, and then one that cuts off up towards the blue specter. You got blue specter off way to your left, and in between you and the blue specter, escape hallway. You have Spigot off to your right about 15-20 feet or so, And then beyond him, about 15, 20 feet, the green specter who has just come around the corner at its dead end.
Got it. Okay. Well, tits. I was gonna try and throw my brick to try and give Spigot some time, but if the ghost is 20 feet away, I cannot throw a brick 20 feet.
But can
Because
Petal?
Sorry. Well, I guess I could roll and find out.
You know. I think that is a total
That's like, I don't
can
have
always
anything
make
else.
that assumption for yourself, but at least Petal gets the opportunity to roll.
Yeah.
Because if you roll a 12, Petal definitely can throw a brick 20 feet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have anything else to stall for time so Spigot can get back up and make it to me, because I'm not leaving him behind. But Okay. Tulip, you want to give the dice a little cat kiss? Thank you. Okay. Do I have any plus? Oh, well, what is this? Is this do something under fire?
There's do something under fire, or there was another one I think that Spigot had used at some point that was pretty cool. Oh, lay down fire.
Oh, yeah.
When you provide covering fire, supporting fire, or suppressing fire. But when you provide covering fire, allowing another character to move or act freely.
Oh.
This one is kind of along, I feel like, the lines you might be going for. When you provide covering or supporting fire.
Were there any pluses to it? Like for my
Roll plus hard.
Yeah.
plus hard. Got it. Okay, back to Petal, looking at hard. Oh, 0. Dang. Okay, well, I got a 10.
Choose 3. So from this list, you get to pick 3 of them. Covering fire, supporting fire, suppressing fire, or taking an opportune shot.
I don't know if I want to harm it or try and suppress it so it can't advance onto... I guess throwing a brick is harming it. I'm just trying to give Spigot time.
Totally up to your choices. We'll make it make sense.
Yeah, I guess I'll do suppressing because I'm trying to deny the ghost from getting closer to Spigot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm running. I skid to a stop because I hear the sound of Spigot's body,
Thump, thump, tumble, tumble.
tumbling akimbo on the ground.
Nice.
And I like reach into my, I don't know where I keep my brick, but I grab it and I huck it without thinking, I'm like, and I think for a second, like, oh, my brick. But then I toss it as hard as I can at the ghost, advancing behind Spigot.
You're picking suppressing. What's the other 2? I want to fold them all in.
Oh, yeah. I get to pick 3. Okay, then I want to provide covering fire for Spigot and then inflict harm on the ghost.
Yeah. You huck the brick. It goes right through the ghost. You see the ghost get almost pulled along with it a little bit, but the brick goes right through it. High up on its head, it pulls its head back just a little bit as it goes through the mist of the ghost. It bounces off the wall and hits the ground and tumbles kind of back through the bottom wispy robe of the green ghost in front of you, and it comes to a stop right in front of it. It casting through it the first time was enough to stop it from its full scale sprint at Spigot, and it rolling back through it and then just kind of coming to a stop in front of it. You notice it tries to move forward back at Spigot, and it hits something in front of it. And the brick is just laying horizontal in front of it, but it doesn't seem to be able, it hits a barrier of some kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna seize that opportunity.
Oh yeah, I also yell run.
Yeah, I will scramble to my feet and book it for the side passage.
Yeah, as the 2 of you bolt for the side passage.
I'm holding onto his wrist or something to make sure he doesn't fall behind again.
We can't have you trip up again.
Because I know the paths now because it's I've unlocked the whatever. So I'm booking it either to whatever's closest, because we know the power up wasn't where we wanted it to be. So then I'm just trying to book it to the center to get us wherever the beast is to get out to find the rest of the crew. Because I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah. The blue ghost has made up enough space in this time that you have spun to help run back a bit, grab Spigot's arm, pull him back up, throw your brick, whatnot. The blue ghost is now stopped and up and in front of your cutoff and moving side to side a little bit and starting to encroach on your 2 position. The green ghost behind you unable to progress past that brick, it seems. But the blue ghost in front of you kind of blocking you in.
We need to get you more bricks.
Yeah, I just have the one. That was it.
You did just have the one, though I will say that as it flew through the air, right, it looks familiar, this brick. And that's all I'll say for now.
Well, yeah, it's my brick.
It's your brick. Of course it's familiar. You've had the brick since you woke up.
That's all I know is my brick and my glove of hate.
That's true.
I put my glove of hate on also.
I kind of just imagine that's on since you've been in here, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, you don't want to waste the time to put it on.
I'm also obviously helping Spicket up with my other hand, not making him hold the hand that's the hate hand.
Well, yeah, you don't hate him.
No, just the glove. But while not blocked off, the blue is encroaching in on the two of you and has blocked off your little escape tunnel.
Tits. Well, that was my long range weapon. What do you got?
Well, I think it's time to ask Norman.
Norman.
Okay, let's see. Roll plus weird, as if that wasn't weird enough.
All right, that is going to be a 6.
On a miss, it has its own agenda and act under fire if you don't follow it.
All right, Norman, what do you got for me?
You feel a panicked hissing, several, whispered voices coming out. Hard to parse at first, but they're quiet. They're more sneaky as we've been on topic this episode. And through the hisses and whispers, it's kind of turning into almost a sneak character, I feel like. Norman notices. Norman, sees that you're blocked in on either side, while the green ghost behind you can't get beyond its barrier. That doesn't, you'd still have to cross it to escape that way.
Yeah.
And the blue ghost has you blocked in on this side. Norman sees that you're blocked in and don't have a way out. It is the voices and whispers kind of compound on one another, telling you to push your ally in front of the ghost so that you can escape through that side tunnel.
Oh.
Let her go first so that she takes the brunt of the damage, allowing you to escape unharmed.
Oh, Norman.
What's
allowing
he saying,
you to
Spicket?
flow past unabated.
Spigot, what do we do?
Well, I'm going to have to act under fire because I can't do that.
No. Act under fire in order to do what instead?
I'm going to leap through the blue ghost.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, act under fire. I think it's just to be able to do it.
Yeah, do what it asks.
Oh, if you don't, you're just acting under
On
fire.
It has its own agenda and act under fire if you don't follow it.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me an act under fire in order to not do that, but do this.
Let's see. Do I have any pluses for act under fire?
Plus cool.
It is plus cool, so that is an 11.
An 11. You, in this case, don't do it. You don't push your ally in front of the blue ghost, but instead jump out in front. You feel like an actual physical restraint almost holding you back. It's like you're moving through mud, more like, in order to do this. But you jump and you plant your foot and push off and meet the ghost, head on. You just cascade through it and tumble in a heap beyond. But in this transition phase, you feel a deep sadness just pierce your heart.
Ooh.
Deep in you as you tumble in. You might even come up sniffling, tears already just rolling down your face. You take 2 psychic damage as you tumble through the ghost.
Ooh, okay.
And it probably immediately turns on you, and its wispy tendrils begin to fill up the hall. Petal, you see this occur in front of you. You see Spicket have to fight through that, but jump ultimately, attempting to sort of just tackle the ghost, almost grab it, right? I would imagine.
Yeah. Arms out.
Arms akimbo, and then he
Yeah,
just
arms akimbo.
tumbles through the ghost.
Can you say
now you're sure.
akimbo?
Yay! And that is where we're gonna leave this. Actually, before we do, we're in this moment. Petal, you hear the clicking and cocking of a gun behind Spicket. Spicket, you hear the same, but much closer, and you turn to see Pollen like prepping a power up on her arm, aiming over your head at the ghost.
Okay.
And we cut over to our boys in the house of neutrality.
Bang, 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 bang.
The house of neutrality.
Guns going off and branch in the air. You two, do we just open fire and Murderbot?
Yeah, he pressed 2.
That's true. That's a fact.
Yeah, sure. Dill squeezes off 3.
Dill squeezes off
Gross.
3. That is
Gross.
something.
That's how you talk about shooting a gun.
I shot a gun once. I know this.
Well, 3 each?
No, 3 total bullets.
2 from... I'm not going to count bullets in your
Left,
gun.
right,
That's
left.
absurd. Left, right, left. Okay. Are we doing something under fire, or are we laying down fire?
We're shooting a dude.
Yeah, it's just,
Why is it always so cryptic about just dealing damage?
I mean, if you're just trying to deal damage, do something under fire.
Okay.
That is, this is the ultimate, just do it. Lay down fire just gives you more options, right? If you want something that isn't just do damage.
Do you want Murderbot to make his own roll or be an assist roll to me?
I could definitely support Murderbot.
That's up to you, I'll say. Do you want Murderbot to be his own? I think, make it up stats for him. I just have
I
to
think
find them.
Murderbot's going to just roll an assist for me.
Okay.
So
Oh.
he would get a +2 because that's my history with him, or does he have his own history with me?
Oh, he's got his own history with you, I would imagine. Which I'll give it I'll start it at a 1.
Okay.
At a +1
Cool.
for you.
He lived his entire life
Great.
inside his body.
Yeah, or you found him. We haven't figured out when you found him yet, but
3 sessions ago.
part of his life anyway. Murderbot got a 9, so it opens itself to danger or retribution in helping you, exposing yourself, or cost. Which makes sense. We're all in this combat together, but it still helps you, so you get a +1 too.
I haven't.
All right, you know what? I will lay down fire with my bullets.
Squeezing off more than 3?
Oh, it doesn't give you oh no, yeah, on a hit. This is a hit no matter what. This is just the additional for 7 and 9. So yeah, you get your +1. And squeezing out 3, and you're doing something under fire. You're squeezing out 3, laying down fire, right?
Roll plus hard. I'm gonna try and keep something bad from happening to Murderbot.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Yeah, because one of the options here with laying down fire is letting someone else do something freely. So I'm gonna see if I can do that really quick.
I like that.
So with Murderbot's plus, I got a 12.
Oof. And you're just doing damage?
Yeah, I'm squeezing off 12.
Cool. Let's all do something different. I got a 7.
Squeezing off 12.
I got a 7, so that lets me choose 2, which is 1 more than I needed. So I'm going to provide covering fire, allowing Murderbot to act freely, and then I'm also going to take an opportune shot on an enemy within my reach. So my method of distracting the guy from hurting Murderbot is just shooting him.
just aiming at him instead. Okay,
It's
I love
very
it.
distracting being shot, I've heard.
It definitely has to be because I think your provide covering fire choice just lets Murderbot go without harm. So we basically just ignore the fact that he opened himself
Sick.
to harm by helping DHAM, who is just opening
Thanks for saving my boy.
with knives, flinging his little arms forward and from the ground, I guess, horizontally
Arms akimbo.
as they fly up. And you got a 12. You were just rolling for damage there. So you do it. You do your 2 damage. What I will say that with this is that some of them seem to just like flick and bling off of what seems like hardened skin. Some of them stick right in between the muscles. The ones that hit just kind of stick right in. But the muscles continue to they seem to be hardening, providing him some sort of natural armor. Dill, you're firing your gun sideways. Similarly, right? The bullets probably more slip through, but you're still dealing with the same thing. Some of them just skate right off the shoulders, especially the upper pecs, because why wouldn't they? And Branch just comes down atop or towards the 2 of you rather than turning towards Murderbot. Murderbot is able to take up, circling around the side, just trying to shoot at Branch. Though Murderbot's guns seem to be of a lower caliber, and he doesn't seem to be gaining too much traction with the shots. Doesn't seem to be stopping him. 2, 2, 2, he says as he's just, laying off 12 or whatever. But Branch hits there in front of you about 10 feet. There is a barricade. That might have been the word I was going for, that, you would normally hide behind and peek up over and shoot at maybe someone shooting you or whatnot. But Branch comes down atop that and lands on it, and you see it compress a bit from his weight and force, and he bounds off of that. Doesn't seem to have slowed down so much from the knives and bullets that have hit him. Just kicks off of that and rockets towards the two of you, or we'll say at DHAM, because I bet you guys, did you guys guns akimbo the same direction, just over one another, or
different,
separately?
Opposite directions.
It was a V formation.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Then towards one, and that's gonna be, you did the distraction, so towards the distractor, that is Dill. Towards that side of the V.
Okay.
We'll say Dill's in the middle after everything. Like DHAM went around the circle Dill's way.
He doesn't know that I do way more damage up close than range.
He doesn't know you from Adam.
He will soon.
He's coming at
Oh
you
wait, that's
like
my homie.
Yeah, that's a fact. He will soon.
And then oh wait, I'm supposed to like that guy.
You know what? In a flickering heartbeat, the other one takes command, recognizing that this is not like a full ass foe. This is someone that we need to neutralize as quickly as possible.
We see Dill's fist turning into a spike, and the other one's like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, the one hand turns into a spike, and the other hand comes over the top of the spike and pushes it back down into a hand.
Yeah.
And then he takes like a Tai Chi stance, and he's gonna roll to just like, we're both inhumanly strong, so I feel like I might be able to like just jab in there and still knock him out.
Okay. You pop down into a Tai Chi stance, ready to just get them pressure points. This feels like a do something under fire, I'd say. Or is there a way that we can... Yeah, I don't know. Because it doesn't sound like you're just trying to do damage in this case, right?
I suppose I'm not. I am trying to knock him out. Yeah, I don't see anything here in the battle moves that specifically feels like
subdue versus harm.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I could see rolling plus weird because it's an other one thing. I could see rolling plus hard because I'm using my inhuman strength. I could see.
I think maybe it's a single combat. Except after you exchange harm, we don't. Do you prefer to end the fight now or fight on? That's not. I mean, like we're in the midst of it. So I guess unless you don't want the fight to go on, then you can escape it. But that's a different,
How about this? I'm down for single combat where instead of inflicting terrible harm, can it be subduing him? Because I imagine that I'm then risking terrible harm to myself.
Yeah, I think that you could probably we could put a bullet point on here that is you stop them in their tracks. I think it's going to take more than just like one.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.
Roll to like stop him, but you could. I think that another bullet point.
I can make these rolls to give it a shot.
Yes, because I do like this, and I kind of like the way that single combat is like filled up because it has focused in on you. And just for those of you at home, this is when you do single combat with someone, no quarters, exchange harm, but first. Roll hard on a 10+. You get both things, which is in this case we're going for an additional bullet point, and we can discuss what this is along the rolls. On a 7 to 9, we pick one, but again, see how this goes.
Not hard. I'm hot and weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit a nerve cluster, but I'm also gonna try and poke his windpipe open. Take that, Schwarzenegger. And I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Bye, Barnold.
Explain to me what you do, and I'll explain it's to great effect. So you have Branch just barreling towards you.
Well, if we're gonna do this as good, he's just barreling towards me, coming in with a haymaker, charging in to smack me, and I'm crouched down with my hands up, and because we said no quarter, they're kind of going back into points. And as he comes up right on me, slow motion camera, I grab one bicep, jam my pointy shiv hand into his neck, and with that momentum, like, hip flip him over and just slam him into the ground. And then I suppose if it was no quarter, I would just, like, start punching on him.
I'll tell you what, that would subdue me.
That would. I'm out of this fight. Yeah, you get the point up and in between this, like, that little, like, opening down at the bottom of your throat and above your collarbones, where it comes down to a V in the middle,
Blech.
Just like right up in there. You meet a lot of resistance. You do not pierce in.
Oh no.
But you do flip him up and over and slam him onto the ground. A lot of weight behind it, but you can lift that because you can lift, things that humans couldn't in general.
Just all the more force going into him hitting the ground.
Yeah, in this case, it's like if I would be wild to do, but if we were just like standing there and I tapped your throat, right? You'd go for a bit, but I didn't damage your throat, right? It'd surprise you, it'd shock you.
Well, then I'm definitely going to keep punching his face. Just lots and lots of dill fists. Just all over until he makes me get off.
And DHAM, you roll to a stop, having thrown 12 knives. The giant mountain of meat is atop Dill. Dill is atop. Sorry, the giant.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm sitting on his chest. I imagine he's very big, so I'm just sitting on his chest. So if you want to get at his lower body at all, be my guest.
Can I tell that spike fist did not pierce skin?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty bad. I think I would like to open my brain in the hopes that I can maybe ascertain through the psychic maelstrom whether or not there is some sort of reversal to this effect. Like, is this part of the wizard's virtual reality, or is this like science?
That's a great quandary.
I've got a 9.
A 9. You open your brain and try to feel around through the, I don't know, I imagine electromagnetic waves coming off of people, the electricity produced by the way that they're, when a brain creates activity or when muscles move between one another. It is so minor and minuscule, but that's probably how you're making these connections. I think what you grasp is that they've given him something. They've done something to him physically, to his body. It's not so much as the sort of reality bending around you where you're not in an actual house right now, but you definitely feel like you are, and the barricades there as real as they could be, but you know that you're in the mall, the Greenbrook Mall, and that this is all powerful control of that. This isn't quite that. They've given him an actual supplement or something, toxin of some kind to do this to him. But I think what you do also, I guess you find that he is in a just enraged state, completely enraged. There's not any empathy maybe going through there at the moment. That's all sort of just been locked down.
So you're saying if we calm him down, he'll go back to being regular Branch, and then we can have a Hulk friend.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The stuff I said, that's what I'm saying. The stuff you said, I don't know. You got a 7
I
or 9.
also realize these things?
Dill, he's mad. Dill, he's so mad. They gave him a mad drug. Make him happy? Press 2 to make him happy. Press 3 for a jaunty song. Press 4 to find the antidote.
3.
What was 3 again?
Jaunty
song.
Well, I'm looking for the cure, and I'm looking for the cure, and I'm digging in this closet. Digging in this closet. And I'm digging in this trash can, digging in the trash can. Oh, that's not
Murderbot's
it.
joining in.
The snare is a gunshot.
I'm really into that. I do have a thing I can do because I'm right on top of him. So like I can, I don't know if that's
Rock him like a baby?
It's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. Well, you have responded to his basic attack, and so now I would, I think as we've gone so far, it is, while there's always a lot happening, you guys, it's like more of your action to take.
Okay. The goal here is, because I know Petal, and he's related to Petal, I'm going to mathematically prove to him that Petal is safe and in my care, and he should chill by telling him everything that I know about her various dimensions, her habits, her traits, her quirks, the deep, dark secrets that she reveals only to the piercing eye of the other one. I'm going to tell him everything that I know.
Even I don't know those.
I don't know. Whatever I've got, everything. I'm gonna vomit it all onto him.
Gross.
And I'm gonna grab his head and cling to it while I do that. And so if I have to make a withstand roll to try and ward off some sort of retaliation before I can deliver that speech, I'm here for that. Or if I'm just gonna make that roll before he can hit me.
I do like both of those. I like a withstand because he's definitely going to try to like reach an arm up and just grab and fling you, right? That would.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to his head like a dreadful monkey.
So first, roll plus hard. I really like this train of thought here.
Withstand, is that plus hard? That's great. 11.
11. You resist the worst of the effects. He grabs you, but you scooch through his fingers and stretch backwards as he tries to pull you. You do a bit of a stretch and then you pop back into place as he can't quite get that grip. And then
poke him in the eye.
Roll plus history with Petal. That feels like the best up and down for your connection to Petal.
Ooh, way to go, Game Master. That's a great mechanic roll. What is my history with
Unfortunately,
Petal?
It's a 0.
Probably bad.
But it's really the mechanics there.
The dice.
That's such a bummer. Mine's a +1.
The dice will dictate. One of us was handing out +1s. What does that represent? So I'm gonna take an experience.
Oh,
that's a 6.
I
don't know that anyone can help me. So yeah, no, I muzzle velocity lies, just all falsehoods, but very fast.
Mm-hmm. There's probably a little bit of your adventure, right? You've been on somewhat of
you
a
can
journey
at least describe me.
So far.
So many that some of them are true.
Right. There's definitely more to the adventure that you're putting in, and I think it kind of Branch does react to you beginning to talk about Petal, but it more so just makes him angrier. Rather than it with one hand trying to pull you off, he starts trying to grip at you with both.
It's not a description of who Petal is as a human being. It's a description of what Petal has been up to since she arrived in my presence, which isn't actually particularly true to whoever Petal was, probably.
Yeah, I think he, it would be easy to assume he could think this is just all lies, like they're just trying to get up under his skin, or he's in an enraged state anyway. And it only seems to be triggering worse now that you have mentioned Petal, but it got through. It did make things.
Oh, planning was working just fine.
Yeah. He's gripping and moving you, starting to like squish you off of him, able to breathe again and gaining hold. And DHAM and Murderbot are around him, ready to close in as we transition over to the now trio. Spicket and Petal in the hallway. There's a blue ghost, and Pollen is there with her power-up, the one that she would have gotten from this area. And she says, "Found you just in time. I'm here. And she just lets it fly. And it flies right, the net of light, net of white light flies right over you.
Spicket would get out of the way so she has a clear shot.
Yeah, in that net flying like towards your head, you duck and like roll, like firemen's roll to the side as it collides with the blue ghost, and immediately, as we've seen with the yellow ghost, starts compressing it down into the size of a shoebox. This opens up the hallway entirely. You hear a shriek of, there's a little bit of fear, quite a bit of rage from the green specter behind you as it is striking against whatever barrier has been put up in front of it. And then it strikes one last time as Petal again, I guess, helps Spicket to his feet, and the three of you with Pollen in tow begin running into the center of the maze. As you cut the corner, you can see the green specter stops and fades back around the corner it's next to, and off into the maze through a different route.
Okay.
Petal, can you please roll plus? I need to find it. I did a oopsie. Last time I meant to avoid visions, this time I didn't. And I realized during their turn that we didn't have a vision. So roll plus cool as you run into the maze.
10.
It's a good roll.
I know, these are good dice. I'm rolling onto the Bob's Burgers book, so maybe that's what's helping me.
And I'm going to hold 1, which I add to the list. I believe that now I am at 4 because I've been getting a fuckload of them. If I have 3 or more, I have to spend them. You cut around this corner and into the maze. You have the wall moving quickly by you, the bricks, sliding behind you and out of sight as you guys run, take a corner, run, take a corner. I will say that probably Petal, you're moving the quickest. You're moving like you're just almost doing it automatically as you begin to get distracted by this vision of the moving bricks. And in front of you, Spicket, Petal is just head down, like dead sprinting. You guys are following. You know she's leading you back to the center of the maze, but she's quiet. Petal, the wall stops moving and it is static still. You are looking down at a hole about the size of 10 bricks, but you're still in the maze. It's this wall you've been looking at the whole time. And next to you is Branch. He's got a look of I don't know, like attentive fear on his face as you look back and you can see him just like not frantic. He's like in the zone, but he's actively watching your back as it like down both sides of the hallways. He's got a sawed off like t-shirt cannon shotgun. It's like 2 t-shirt cannons put together and bound in the middle somehow, that he's got this like weird pump action thing going on, all of course made out of t-shirt cannons. But you are filling in these bricks in this wall at some point in the maze, and as you go to slide in the last brick, you decide not to and instead slip it into your bag. You know that there's this hole in the wall and you have hidden something behind it. If you can find that hole in the wall, this maze, there's something there. Your visions, you feel like, maybe guide you there mechanically, maybe through like some sort of open your brain roll, right? Just kind of like leaning into that vision. You're not quite sure where, but you've hidden something in this maze. That's where that brick came from, the one brick you left out so that you could mark the spot for yourself.
Sick, okay.
And the 3 of you run. The ever-present rumble of the pack beast moving through the maze, its multi-tonal screams sort of echoing throughout. You can't even quite tell its location anymore, but you're moving towards the center. It's on your team, but you'd still want to know where it is. As the 3 of you cut a corner and around and into the center, what you see is the front of the crypt along with 2 lit flames. They are brightly lit and they seem a relaxed flame, not so active and aggressive as they seemed in their sconces before. The yellow flame and a pink flame just sit listlessly in their sconces. I think by this point, you guys enter and you stop kind of scanning the situation, and the blue flame that had just been captured, as you guys ran, zips over your head, moving much quicker and smashes into its sconce and then just goes into a relaxed, slow moving flame. 3 of these sconces are lit up on the front of the crypt, and behind you, I guess you still hear the anguished anger of the green specter. It's not even within eyesight. Like, you guys got a little bit of distance on it. I'm giving you just a bit with all your good knowledge rolls. You guys have, understood the maze, etc., etc. What do you do here in this space?
I would say we should check out the other 2 quadrants where we have not pulled power-ups from, but that's just me.
Are there 2 quadrants? Because I thought we went to one that it was empty, and then Pollen had one from the direction that she came from. So that means there's only 1 power-up that we haven't found, right?
Oh, that is true. Could be, or did Pollen get that one that we saw that was already gone?
Yeah. Is that the one that she just used, or is that...
Yeah, you guys probably communicated that in your run. You have the one that Spigot used, and you have the one that Pollen got, which was the one that was just missing when you guys arrived.
Got it, okay.
She looped like back and around and lost the blue ghost, which then came across you in its security pathing.
I think the ghosts are scared of the pack beast, right? The ghosts are scared of the pack beast?
I mean, in Pac-Man, the game, the ghosts are scared of the power-ups, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They pick on the beast until he's got a power up.
Got it. What if we gave the beast a power up?
Oh, that would be awesome.
He deserves it.
So we could find... Oh, sorry. Well, we could find a power up, and then if we give it to the pack beast, who I seem to have at least an understanding to not cause harm to each other, that maybe if we give him the power up, he can go finish off the other two ghosts, and we can find the others in the House of Pain.
Only one sconce remains unlit. The one of the ghosts that had gotten scared of Spigot and ran off when he found his power up, its sconce is actually lit.
Ah, so maybe the pack beast did get a power up, but we don't know which one.
Yeah, which quadrant
Yep.
which of the two it's missing from. So it's just a roll of the dice.
What do we do, gang? We'll say the green specter, you start to see its light coming around the corner. It's starting to close in as we're trying to figure out what the plan is.
I would say we move towards one of the two remaining quadrants, and I'm not particular on which one unless Petal or Pollen has a particular instinct on which way we should go.
Yeah, if I can ask a suggestion from the other side of the fourth dimensional wall over here. It feels like there's got to be some way for Petal to get a +1 to a roll to know things about the maze from having built it.
She does. She knows the whole layout.
I know the layout. I don't know where which power up is missing.
Would you not know where which light goes with what power up?
No, the power-ups are just, imagine the power-ups are just like white light. All of those lights in their sconces are a specter that has been returned to the sconce.
Ah, okay.
Yes. They have basically cleared half of the maze of power-ups between the three of these people. The other half of the maze, the pack beast went into, and they wouldn't know off the top of their head, like, did it go, to the northwest one or the southwest one?
Have they asked it?
They haven't seen it in a minute. It's just roaring off in the maze to let us know its presence.
I left my pack beast whistle at home, so...
Maybe you can remember where you left it.
She had a lot of options, and she chose brick for some reason.
Can I roll to find my pack beast whistle?
Roll to summon the pack beast.
No way. If I can't summon my car, how come you can summon the pack beast? I'm just kidding.
You can. That's fair. That's a good point. You give me an open your brain roll to
commune with pack beast.
Yeah. It's, I think just to leverage your past knowledge and current knowledge of pack beast to get ideas.
Thank you, Bob's Burgers book. That is a 11.
Wow, the Bob's is a great place to roll with these also good dice. So one, you do know for a fact that you've only, your team has only been a part of, and Pollen probably confirmed, what you probably exchanged a little bit about what happened in between the time you guys were met up. Your team of 3 have taken out 2 of these ghosts, which are in their sconces. The pink one you were not a part of taking out, but it is back in its sconce. You know that the pack beast is really only running on its one, I don't know if derivative's the right word, but it's one mission. It's gonna get that power up, and then it's gonna come back and find the ghost. So depending on where it got the last one, if you think you can beat it to the power up stage, whichever one you want to try to go for, northwest or southwest, one of those power-ups probably remains. The beast has probably gotten the other one. So we're either guessing and we're hoping to make it there before it, or we really just need to distract the specter while the beast makes its way here, right?
I think we should let the beast take the glory.
Or escape from it. Like another distraction would be running and letting it chase us while the beast tries to hunt. But like either way, I think your open your brain lets you know that the beast is probably going for the power up and will probably be back. We just have to not fall in that time, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. So, from what I remember, the beast's soul, at least its conditioning, is to get these power ups and to take out the ghosts. If we just bugger out, we can the beast is going to find that last power up and it's going to take care of that last ghost. Like that's just like inevitable now that we've freed it. That's just what's going to happen because it's conditioned to do that. So we can either try to find our way out of here and find the boys, or we can just distract the ghost.
You guys actively need the solution for the puzzle. Like you need the key from the victory.
Yeah, we gotta have the key.
Yeah. Key.
Please bugger out and ditch the key idea entirely. That would be fucking so
Petal's
true.
voice, so Petal does just lean over Spicket and be like, "Let's get out of here."
Pollen, that's what Pollen said. Pollen's like, we need the key. We need the key from winning.
Right.
We can't leave.
All right, fuck, you're right. All right, sorry, I got lost in the sauce. I apologize.
Deep in the sauce. That's okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. This sucks. Pollen's like, yeah, but
I hate it here.
Oh,
Fine.
man.
Yeah, shit. Fine. We'll get the fucking key. God damn it.
Oh man.
I think to punctuate that, Petal's kicking a rock, upset at that, and the green ghost comes around the corner. You see it in full front like view, right? It's about 30 feet off and around the corner, and it's zooming towards you. The final ghost of 4 in its flames, if the sconces are to be trusted. And
double tits.
we are gonna transition over to DHAM and Dill. Dill atop branch, he's starting to gain traction and pull you further off of himself with each like taffy pull that he's attempting. What do the two of you do?
Oh, obviously. I can't believe I didn't think of it. The thing I've never deployed before. It's time for narco stabs.
Narco stabs.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
I thought you were going to do the Reese's Puffs. Peanut
You
butter
broke
chocolate.
your narco stabs on the first pinball game.
Both of them?
No, I can give it one of them.
Only one narco stab.
I imagine they're one-shot friendos anyways.
We'll say you have them in both of your hands, and you ruined one of your hands worth of them, so you have the other hand. That makes
complete and entire sense. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So I take my remaining narco stab and I narco stab the governor.
You're pinned atop him. Give me a do something fire, but get an additional +1 because you got him pinned. So roll plus cool +1.
Okay.
You see Dill's finger like peeling back away from a narco stab as he tries to go in. What do you or do you just like watch?
They're in my forearms like Wolverine. That's gross.
Oh, that's right. Like Wolverine, but that's in the back of his.
Or, well, no, they come out of, I guess, like Wolverine's son. Dakin out of there. They come out of his forearm.
Yeah, gross. You narco stab it like a little. The injector probably just shoots out of your wrist, right? As if we're closer to Dakin.
I imagine I'm just jabbing it into him. You know, if I can't, maybe into his armpit if I can. But
sure.
If I can't, just wherever.
Wanted to see if do you just like watch this go down, DHAM?
I kind of want to like push.
What?
Like help him?
So you do the wind up for the narco stab, and then you like send it out, and then like I kind of want to like do a running jump, put both hands above my head, and in sort of like a dunking maneuver, help you push this narco stab into this man.
Well, you know what?
And then up from behind me, who's that? It's Murderbot for the triple alley-oop, pressing his little guns onto my hands, that are then pressing onto your hands.
So wait.
Dill puts the
artist.
hand up in a fist motion, and you come around and just smash it. Teamwork.
So wait, Murderbot is shooting his little guns?
No, not shooting.
He's gonna
pushing.
push with his gun.
No, he's just pressing.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just.
It's a triple push here.
I was like, oh man, is he just gonna shoot through through your hands
Yeah,
and
he's
into
gonna
my.
shoot through my hands and then into the narco stab. That's then going to shatter.
I wouldn't put it past the little guy. I'm just saying.
We're neuro
That's
linked
fucking
right now. He's
so
locked
good.
in.
I wouldn't put it past him either.
Okay, well, full disclosure, I need it. I rolled a 6.
Oh
Well,
no.
Good, because I'm imagining what we're gonna, or that's not good, but we get some other bonuses here. We get one
is
a
dramatic.
help roll for yeah, right. If it's nothing, if not drama, we get a help roll from DHAM.
11.
And DHAM, you're gonna get a +1. Great, that's a 12 on your help roll because of Murderbot, right? He's just doing his help, so he's gonna jump in and push with you. I'm not gonna worry about a roll for him right now. So you add an additional 1, which brings Dill up to 7. The 3 of you together are just, you can't get it in the armpit. He's thrashing way too wildly.
This says S harm. What's S harm?
Done harm.
Super harm.
Hey, that's exactly what we wanted.
Special harm.
Right, no, yeah, so it's a 0 harm, but you are able to get it just under the skin. You weren't able to get it into like a vein point, right? Like, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen enough shows where they just sort of jam it in and
Yeah, I mean,
there's
he's so
no
vascular.
shot. Right, he's vascular. I don't know how you could have missed the veins, but somehow you jam the narco stab in, triple teaming it, and push it just right up next to a vein, and you get out what you can before his thrashing pulls his arm away and
Like a shonen finale, the 3 of us.
We've been through a lot the last couple combats.
Like the fucking Vietnam flag. It's not. It's World War II. I'm so sorry.
I was about to say, yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Leave it in. It pops his arm out and elbow and is able to get enough like in between you and him to like wrench you off of him. He attempts to get up but drops back down to a knee. He's like stumbling and trying to force himself up to his feet, but it is like going through him slowly. It doesn't seem to stun him, knock him out like it did the first dude for a few rounds, or like, you know, it would if he wasn't so overly, I don't know, like roided out almost at the moment, but it is affecting him greatly. He's just gonna, it's almost like bull in a china shop kind of attack now. It's not like direct and aggressive. It's just like he drops to a knee and then is just going to swing a big meaty fist behind him, but it's kind of clumsy. And you two are able to scatter or jump over or dodge to the side as the meaty fist kind of swings past. He stumbles to the side and tries to bear down atop you with a couple more clumsy attacks. What do the 2 of you do?
I have an idea, but it's really dreadful.
Let me inspect my gear. Let's see here. Okay.
The concept for my idea while you're looking is that I feel like we've inflicted a lot of damage to this guy, and we've also inflicted drugs, I suppose, or stun. They're narco stabs, so they're drugs. We've drugged him and we've beaten on him, but he's still not dead, and so we need to come at him with a 3rd type of damage. And so I was sort of thinking like psychological damage. And I thought perhaps it was finally time for me to roll plus hot.
Can we both roll plus hot?
Charlie's Angels. We even have Murderbot trying to squeeze the little tubes into muscles.
Oh my god.
You'll never defeat us.
We're so hot.
Prepare for trouble.
And make it hot,
Make it.
hot.
Did somebody want to roll hard?
2.
Press 6, 9.
6, 9, 6, 9.
Oh, okay. Is it a distraction? What's your play here?
Go aggro.
I mean, what is it? It says seduce or manipulate.
Yeah, seduce or manipulate.
I'm just, if Dill has any better idea.
I'm here for it. I just am trying to, process what
I feel
what
like
you're
both
doing.
the comedy of the situation and also this weird train of logic that I have, he won't be able to process it, and he'll just short circuit and go down.
A Murderbot's on board.
I guess I could just like lick his face.
It's just if DHAM wants to be fully on board for a team hot roll.
I want to do a team hot roll.
Team hot roll.
Hotness.
Yeah, okay. Hell yeah.
What happens at the end of the action movie after they've fought through battles and trials and tribulations? You win with a stupid sex joke.
I'm gonna I'm not gonna lie. Murderbot got a natural 10.
Oh man.
I also got a natural 10.
Oh man, I haven't rolled. Okay.
Murderbot, I
don't
think
know.
has a 0 on his hot. 0 on murder hot.
What?
I have a -1 on my hot, so it's only a 9.
I have a +1 to my hot, which brings me to a 7.
Also, mark
7.
experience if you have a checked hot.
Oh yeah.
I sure do.
Nice.
I'm sure gonna.
If you're checked
Definitely
on
not
hot.
the only reason that I
Definitely not the only
went
reason.
this
No
route.
way.
Really, my brain is just cooking, trying to find a horrible description for this scenario.
I mean, let's see. Mostly it's a medium success with another outstanding success.
Yeah, right. You know what? With a 7, actually, a long, slow, drawn out lick with just the longest tongue I can produce, just all over, you know, front to back, behind the ears, all of it.
Gross.
You know what? It'll sure distract him from punching me.
While Murderbot and DHAM make sexy music in the background.
Any money somehow made from this podcast will be going towards my therapy.
Anyway, yeah, as I think it's at least gonna stop him fully in his tracks. There's a moment, I think the like overwhelm was a good verb you used at some point. Just like freak out his wires, right? Like everything together is just jarring, and
I headbutt him.
you headbutt him. Yeah, I think that branch, as your like tongue leaves the head wrap around his head, branch drops into a seizure and falls into the ground, arms flailing out to the sides, you know, striking a barricade, sending it flying across the room. Full-blown head tilt seizure here.
I look to DHAM and I say, I think this counts. Give him a thumbs up.
You know it does, because DHAM's points are just like ticking up a bit.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
And we cut back to the other two in the maze. Green Ghost approaching the two of you, three of you, really. Spicket and Petal. What do we do?
We're waiting for the pack beast, so we just need to lead Greenie on a bit of a chase around until we run into the pack beast. So I would say we sort of take off to the northwest, but then we can loop back around into this room and just kind of keep running it in circles until we encounter the pack beast. What do you think, Petal?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo him.
That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's go run and open some doors and shit, like Scooby-Doo.
You bolt for the northwest area to make this loop around back into the center over and over again. As you start taking the first corners, you are dismayed to see that the green specter has increased in speed by a good 50%. Those corners are no longer a problem for it. And you guys did have about 30-ish feet on it as you started running, but even by, we'll say, like your first loop around, it is right on your tails. And as you enter back into the center, like you guys are having to sprint for it, you know, like every step of the way, just hard running. And I think Pollen is the one in the end that trips up and falls, and immediately the green specter is right over her. What do the two of you do?
Oh man.
She shrieks in a bit of fear as it is over her.
Everyone needs to stop fucking tripping.
Pretty morbidly curious what it's gonna do.
Oh, I'm gonna draw my pistol and fire, even if it goes through it, to hit the wall, because hoping it'll get that same like weird effect where it moves off of her.
Love it. Let's give me lay down fire.
Okay, at the same time he's doing that, I'm gonna put on my with my hand that's wearing the glove of pain. Maybe that'll protect me a little bit. I'm gonna try and like see if I can grab a part of her and like yank her from underneath the ghost.
Ooh, okay.
While he's shooting the ghost away.
Yeah, I think there's stand overwatch. When you stand overwatch for an ally, roll plus cool on a hit. If anyone attacks or interferes with your allies, you attack and inflict them harm as established, as well as warning your ally. No, that's more of like being a sniper and watching. Thought there would be a cool thing here for you. Might just be seize by force? Yeah, but the thing you're seizing by force is pollen rather than like the ghost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you roll plus hard, and also you roll plus hard, Mike.
Yep. So that's a 9 for me, but I'm -1, so that's an 8.
On an 8, you choose to provide covering fire, supporting fire, suppressing fire, or taking an opportune shot.
And I got a 7.
You got a 7.
Yep. I want to provide cover fire, allowing another character to move or act freely for Petal. And then I guess suppressing fire, hopefully trying to prevent that greenie from acting freely. So I'm hoping it's enough of a distraction that Petal can move freely to get to Pollen, and it distracts the green specter from being able to move freely.
Yeah. Okay, Petal, you get to pick 2 from yours in Seize by Force, which is taking definite hold of Pollen, suffering little harm, inflicting terrible harm, or impress, dismay, or frightening your enemy.
Okay, so if I don't pick taking hold of Pollen, am I not gonna be able to grab her?
Yeah, your goal here is to take definite hold of it. In this case, when you fight to keep hold of something you have, instead of choosing to take definite control, you can choose to keep definite control. Either way, it's the same kind of situation.
Okay, yeah, well, my goal is to get her, if I can, out from underneath the ghost and, like, semi up on her feet, so everyone is done being freaking prone in this maze.
Yeah. I think we'll do it maybe you suffer a little harm, like you do it quickly and you feel a wisp of that fear pulled off of you as you're able to pull Pollen out from the full blast of what she would have taken. We're gonna say you take 1 psychic damage as you take the brunt of that, just a little harm, but you pull Pollen up and onto her feet. You feel that twinge of fear. Spigot, you take aim at the green ghost, but then your eyes train through the ghost and you see the sconces on the wall, the other 3 lit, and you take fire and your bullet hits the empty sconce where the green should be housed, and you see the green just phase into the left, smash into the wall a bit, and phase back into its place before it, I don't know, if it was more of a sentient being, it would shake its head and gain its senses before diving back at you. But you get that sense from it, though, sort of gaining its senses. The 3 of you take steps backwards quickly, trying to just keep this pace up and into the center room. And as the green ghost flutters out, moving incredibly quickly into this room, you hear the shaking and the rumbling and the screaming of the multi-tonal groan come from behind the crypt as the pack beast enters into this room again, and like a wall of flesh, though now just brightly lit and glowing white and all sorts of neon colors, pinks and greens, as it barrels through the room, just straight consuming the pink ghost and what remains there and shooting off into the northern corridor and beyond you. Missing you guys, just in between you guys and the wall, consuming the red ghost. And as it passes, there's a bound red flame that is compressing down to about the size of a shoebox. And as you catch your breaths and stare at it, the pack beast noise going off and into the maze, you actually hear it kind of circling around, but slowing down. The box flashes once and turns into a bright pink flame that flutters over to its now bullet-riddled casing and falls into its housing, and lights kind of flash above the crypt door, and you hear the telltale arcade victory dun 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 kind of noise, and the sound of scraping stone on stone as the large crypt doors slide open in front of you, revealing a old stone pedestal and a stone key atop it, inlaid into a nice stone trophy. All of it's old archaic stone, but it's carved nicely, and it sits there floating above its pedestal. You stare down the hallway to your right, seeing the pack beast slowly come up and scope out, it taking its smaller, still nasty but more dog-like form as the 3 of you stand in front of the open crypt, trophy spinning in front of you. History rolls, because we may have been messing it up, so I just want to make sure we do it right. At the end of every session, choose a character who knows you better than they used to. Dill, who knows you better than they used to?
You can't say Branch.
You can't say Branch.
Yeah, Barnold doesn't know much.
nothing but rage right now.
Yeah, but he's been fully tongued by Dill, so
Ugh, I guess he does know that.
yeah.
That'd be Murderbot.
I'll start a history with you and Murderbot. I like that.
I guess. I mean, it could be Murderbot or it could be DHAM, both of which because I saved Murderbot this session.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to keep it among the players, it's DHAM. If we wanna keep adding Murderbot histories, Murderbot.
Because you saved Murderbot, what does that, even if we were keeping it amongst the players, what does that teach? What did DHAM learn about you?
It's really a calculated choice by the other one to save Murderbot, so it's I wasn't expecting that question. What did he learn?
That's the bit. Has our history actually developed, or did he just see you do something cool and friendly? And I think there is something there. You guys haven't really had a lot of like one-on-one time. If we were to play this for another, couple years, you probably wouldn't be able to take that anymore. But you guys haven't had a solo yet.
At this point, you're right. I'm not behaving in any sort of way that you'd be like, oh yes, I've learned something new about this person. So maybe it's just Murderbot. Because he was born what, 2 sessions ago? I can still fool him. I saved his life.
History +1 to Dill and +1 to DHAM for now. Okay. Thank you, Godfather. Murderbot chooses, I guess. DHAM. Who knows you better than they used to?
I honestly do think also Murderbot. I don't know if Murderbot's expected me to be sexy.
Yeah, Murderbot learned a lot. Dad? Dad?
So a +3 is whenever they level up. Murderbot levels up.
Oh wait, no.
Or gets an experience.
Choose a character who knows you better. Oh, that's right. Okay, your history with Murderbot goes over and you gain an experience.
Yep.
Nice. Extra
Great.
experience. That's cool.
Love it.
Mike, who knows you better? Who knows Spigot better?
Well, it's going to be Petal, and I can't decide if she's realizing that he's more of a klutz than she thought, or he's a little bit more crazy because he jumped right through the blue ghost. Because there was no time for conversation for why he did that. He just up and jumped through the ghost.
Yeah, I didn't know about Norman. I don't know about the choice you
Yeah,
had.
so I think she's learning that maybe he can be a little more unpredictable than expected.
Yeah, maybe there's something more going on.
Yeah.
She could have learned. Maybe she could have heard the beginning, like your mask starting to steam and hiss, and maybe she's not understanding the words, but has learned that your mask makes noises sometimes.
Yeah.
The dawning horror that she's the only sane one in the party.
Yeah, I don't have any little inner creature inside of me.
She says after her 30th vision.
Right.
That's true.
And Petal, who knows you better?
I mean, it's gonna be Spigot because he knows I won't leave him behind, even if it means putting myself in danger.
You guys have given us the have each other's backs history points.
We have.
Yeah. Which was good. But you know that you've got each other's backs.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, does he learn, because I know more about the maze? I didn't say that I helped build it, I guess. I didn't say that out loud.
True.
So
Give him a negative.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are working together, and your friendship is definitely like you guys know more and more that you have each other's backs. But it doesn't. It definitely gets harder and harder to keep stacking what we're learning about each other. I feel.
Yeah, it's I feel like sometimes it's a hard question to what do you mean learning?
It is, especially when we're in these more micro play where we're what is your character?
Yeah, how much time has really elapsed
Yeah.
since the last time?
Exactly. That's kind of the same concept of the visions, right? I love the XP. It's just a vision every 20 minutes for you is overwhelming.
Yeah, I don't know if I have an answer for that. If I can't think of anything.
Negatives work?
Give one to Murderbot. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to give a negative to Spigot because technically the other two don't know you better. Also,
Murderbot.
You don't know Murderbot.
I haven't learned anything new. I don't even know I'm gonna be so confused when there's a little tiny robot with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about you. I mean, he's going to be confused.
How sexy did you get there, DHAM, since we last
Too sexy.
met?
I'm too sexy for my washer. Too sexy for my washer.
You know what? If no one knows you better, choose a character who doesn't know you as well as they thought. I recall a role this session where Dill attempted to explain a lot about you and just sort of stumbled over himself, you know?
Oh, that's true.
There definitely is.
I guess if Dill's
That's, you know,
Mr. gives
say
someone
that.
a negative.
Oh,
Aw.
also, yeah. So,
Yeah, I
like, for
guess-
each of you, you guys shouldn't have changed your histories on your sheets until you were chosen. So, like, Grace choosing Dill, if Grace chooses Dill puts a -1 to Grace on his sheet.
yeah.
Yeah. So when you, DHAM, when you chose Murderbot gets the history, not you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So he goes up to 2. Though I guess he would choose you too. He knows that his father can be sexy.
Great.
So you do get that +3 still, but I just wanted to make sure.
So Petal goes back from 0 to -1.
Bummer.
Just been
We
the-
need to start bonding once we get reunited, I guess.
You know,
It's been the tug of war between you two the whole time.
shockingly, in a game with a sex avoiding each other.
Strange.
Petal and Spicket have conquered their challenge. Branch seizes at the feet of Dill and DHAM. Each step forward is another complication for the team. Next episode, we rejoin the full team and continue the confrontation within the walls of the House of Pain. This episode was produced and GM'd by M. Williams, featuring Lawrence Jennings as Deluca's Chophouse answering machine, Theodore Stringer as Dill, Grace Stringer as Petal, and Mike Harrison as Spicket. Music composed for this season by Chris Rogich. Additional voiceovers by McKenna Lynch. That's all for this time on WPR. I'm Q. See you next time.
It's time to ask Norman.
It feels like a segment on a kid's TV show. And now,
Right.
questions with Norman.
Hey kids, let's ask Norman.
Can you
Questions for
say glove?
Norman. What will he say? Do what he says and have a good day.
Excellent.
Glove of hay.